You couldn't hear the inspiring speech I gave. Well, you know what? I was talking about America, and that today's stream, I don't know why the microphone wasn't connected. I was talking about America and why today's stream is representative of America because of the war. But I guess now it's not gonna. The time has passed to make America and war jokes. The time was probably long past, but it's now super past. Anyway. King said that I just alienated half of my audience, and I gotta point out, he does have a point. Half of my audience is Canadian, and the rest is probably like, there's probably somebody off in Jamaica, you know, watching, and then the rest is America, alright? But I believe there's one Jamaican, somebody out there who's watching my stream. I have faith, alright, that I have reached the great depths of this world. But welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, Throwaway, King, Thomas, Snorlax, Hucky, my boy, and Doug as well. Today is Wacky Wednesday, so today's goal, and I'm not trying to cheat you out with the title, there wasn't a good way to say this. To be clear, it is if chat beats me, so we're doing tabs as we normally do, alright? So we have, you make an army, you put it in the chat, and then I match your gold amount, alright? But if you beat me 3 times in a row, stream ends. So it's not just if you beat me, it is if you beat me 3 times in a row, and then we are done. So we'll do our normal queue thing with you guys, if you want an army or not. Don't start now, I gotta say a few things, but we'll do that, and then you guys are just gonna have to give me 3 times in a row. Now, we did this, like a miniature version of this, where we just set it on stream randomly, that we would go 3 times, and then if I lost, we would lose. We would just stop tabs, and you guys immediately beat me 3 times in a row. But we learned from the last tab stream, which was the big one, where it was very even and equal, and you guys all had to, like, fight against me with the special power-ups. We learned from that one, I'm actually better than you guys. So this stream might last forever. It might just last forever, especially if I lock in. I could be as serious as you want. Now, to be clear, you could also be as serious as you want. If you want to try and throw to give me a win to keep stream going, that is up to you. I'm going to play it the same either way. But you can put however many balls you want to into your own court. You guys have to beat me 3 times in a row. Alright, so there's a couple of things I want to say. First off, shouting is on, but I didn't read you guys' shouts. I saw something when you look at my custom units. Snorlax, probably not Snorlax, not today. Just because we're just going to end, right? Stream ends. If you guys beat me 3 times in a row, it's gone. Secondly, about Subnautica, I did want to ask you guys. Let me play that Star Spangled Banner while I do this. I don't think... Is there any point to playing Subnautica tomorrow when Subnautica 2 comes out the same day? Do you think there's any use in doing that? Because if Subnautica 2 comes out, isn't everybody going to watch that and nobody's going to want to see Subnautica? Because I'm not sure I want to pay 30 bucks for Subnautica 2, but Subnautica's on a major sale right now. So, like, what I think is that I play Subnautica and nobody's going to want to watch that for, like, the next month because they want to watch Subnautica 2. But I don't really think that's worth paying 30 bucks for. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. But, alright. Let me go ahead and... Tabs is up. I also want to show you guys something real quick. We're just gonna use this setting. It's not that special of a stream, but we're still gonna just use this setting. There is a second. It's coming out tomorrow. Early access is. Early access. Do you know you're playing the national anthem right now? Why, yes, I do. Why, yes, I do. America the brave. America the bold. America the country of freedom. Ka-ka! Indeed, indeed. Ka-ka-ka-ka. I was thinking about Subnautica 2, but I really don't know. Because at this point, if all my streams are kind of doing the same, I don't know if I want to pay 30 bucks to then get the not too many. I don't know. It's a thought. It's a thought, right? It's not a bad thought. But Subnautica, I don't know if that's my kind of game. I don't know. But before we get into tabs, all right, so number one, if you're thinking in the background right now, be thinking about what you want your first army to be to face me.
All the Canadian viewers love American pride. Trust me.
It's true.
I know all of them.
It actually is.
The $200 offer is still open if you really want Subnautica 2.
Okay, you guys are on an app break right now. So while you're on an app break on Twitch, I'm going to go ahead and show off my about section. Which some of you actually noticed. I don't know how you noticed. I guess maybe it just comes up for you. I don't know. But I want to show you guys real quickly. Look here. So, I now have done this, which is pretty cool. I think that you kind of need an about section just so that people come in, they kind of have something to look at. So you can see the shout message now. I still need to pin it on YouTube. But you can also click these. We got a little about section, and we still got the chatters leaderboard. This is going to look different depending on what platform you're on, but it doesn't look so good right now on this thing right here. But you couldn't have picked the worst picture? What do you mean you couldn't have picked the worst picture? What is that supposed to mean? It is literally the handsomest I've ever been. Literally. That is Jack Sparrow right there. Oh, where's the rum gone? Where has the rum gone? That's literally where has the rum gone. All right? All right, let me go ahead and get the chat message pin before we get into it, by the way. Right before we get into it. All right, go ahead and say, I'm not going to do a play thing. Just put into the chat if you want to go against me. Whoever says first gets the first fight. Me, all right, Throwaway, you're first. But if anybody else says something, I'll put you guys into a queue on my end. There we go, pinning that. So I'm hoping that the about section is one thing that helps the channel grow. Obviously, that's what we're trying to do right now. So we'll see about that. If that helps. Next thing to do is kind of get the viewer rewards going. And then after that, the main thing is... Well, let's go say something wise. Oh yeah, the I'm Rich page. King has finally sent me almost everything. So the first I'm Rich page is going to probably be published tomorrow. So get excited about seeing that. All right, Throwaway, you are first. So go ahead and put your army into the chat. And I will fight you. Let me get one of these up. Let me get one of these up. Let's start on the basic sandbox. You know, just like that. I'm working hard. That's true, King. That's true. I keep forgetting to send stuff. You and Huckster now. Is 30k enough? 30k is almost enough for a quote if you want to join Doggies on the quote place. He's all by himself right now. 100k is to buy I'm Rich. And you guys are going to want one after you see. One President Elf, care to gamble? Alright, fine. Whatever you want. Our first fight will be Throwaway versus myself. One President Elf. Indeed. I like the gamble. Listen, gambling is a classic part of streaming in today's day and age. Alright? Everybody loves to gamble. So this will be our first fight. Again, if you guys win 3 in a row, it's over. Daddy long legs, come down off the ceiling, daddy long legs. All right, let me get a song up. It's a classic thing that people say right there. You guys see, Burnt Peanut just did a 30-hour Apex Legends stream, and it's kind of got me going. I think for future streams, I don't know what I'm doing right now. I'm out of ideas, but what I'm thinking is for maybe doing bigger streams where we set goals, like have to get the platinum in Rocket League, but actually do it. Or have to get a certain amount of kills in League of Legends. And set like goals on stream. And then just go for like 12 hours. Just busting through these challenges. I'm thinking about that. But alright, ECW, welcome in. Welcome in, Mr. Double Square Echo.
Has something very important
We're about to go for our first fight of the day.
Jack, please play one of the Subnautica Tom Arrow. Number 2 is even multiplayer, so you can play with 3 friends.
I do not think I would have any friends to play with, first off. But second off, I don't know if I'm doing Subnautica tomorrow, okay? It just seems like I don't know if I want to pay for Subnautica 2, and I really do not think that Subnautica 1 will get views on the same day that Subnautica 2 releases. But maybe. I do have a good intro for Subnautica, so I have thought about it. We'll see. Let's go, Throwaway. First fight. President Elf on President Elf. This is for America! You guys are gonna be in for a long stream. A long stream. Watch and learn. Actually, I'm gonna turn on the music. You know what I'm saying? Go. I'm red, by the way. I'm red. I'm always gonna be red. Go! They're gonna smack each other. What's gonna come out? I thought they just exploded. No? No? Wait. Oh! What's that? What is that thing? Is that a... That guy doesn't seem that good. Is that good? Alright, fine, fair enough. I never win 1v1s. I never win 1v1s. It is true. No matter what happens, you guys could probably just if you wanted to, you could destroy me right now. With a 3 if you want to do it. But Snorlax is next up, and Snorlax has a big army. So we shall see how Snorlax's big army goes. You guys have won. You need 3, and as a reminder, if we hit 3, no marbles, no fanfare. All right. Just the in the stream, and I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow. Alright, but for now, let's go. 30 skeleton warriors in front and 10 necromancers spaced out a little bit behind. Let me tell you when it is good. Wow, Snorlax. How about let me tell you when you're good? How about that? How about that? Okay. Shouts are off. No, shouts are on. I think. Is he by shouting? Oh yeah, people missing. Okay, 30 skeleton warriors. That's not shout walkers.
Has something very important to say.
I am the shout.
I am the shout, and I am the danger. That's got funny, King. That's got funny. Anyway, where are the skeleton warriors at? Probably in Spooky. So 30 of these bad boys.
Justainer has something very important to say.
Hater. That definitely got blocked for that, but congratulations. Did I just say balls? It can say balls. Actually, it probably can't say balls. That's probably true. Where's the necromancer? Necromancer? Yeah. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go, right there. There we go. Twitch hates fun. No, the shouting thing actually has, I have a lot of things in place, so you guys can't shout random things. You can say peanuts if you want. Alright, just 1, 2 mammoths. Okay, do these guys, can you tell me, do they throw projectiles? I'm not trying to counter you, but I don't know if they throw projectiles or not. Hello, King. Hello, King. I knew you would do 2 mammoths. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. It's my plan. It's my plan. Hey, you know what? I love the clams too much. So I'm throwing in a couple clams. Try and beat that. Try and beat my clams. How about that? And then let me go ahead and do... Okay, that's nice. That's nice. Let's think. It's only second one. I don't need to totally lock in. Not totally. I just need to be like sort of locked in here. Perfect. Yeah. Oh man, I'm actually gonna win this. How much do I have? Do I have enough for that? Yeah. And a couple balloon archers. And then this is the second fight of the day. Second fight. Jack isn't fun. We already knew that. I would tell you guys, okay, I don't know what we're talking about anymore, but if we're talking about language, Indeed, I have a very clean mouth. I only talk about fisting and stuff like that, only occasionally, alright? And it's for good reason, alright? Everybody, second fight of the day. If we win, if Snorlax loses, counter resets. There's only one song to accompany Snorlax's fight. Here we go. I kind of want this win just for like confidence' sake, but it kind of doesn't really matter. The Mammoths are going to go straight through the Skeleton Warriors and actually be doing good damage. The Warriors are absolutely destroyed right now. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man, it's not close. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait, my man has disappeared. And there's so many. The Skeleton Warriors are alive. Wait, there go my clamps, though. The clamps are coming in. The clamps are a very important part of this. I might use clamps like every time today, because clamps are going to give me those wins. They're chomping right now, but they're actually not doing a whole lot. Is my king still alive? How's he doing? My cactuses right now are really stuck on this giant man right here. Why is there one skeleton warrior who's like absolutely massive? That guy's being raised in the sky. My clamps need to throw. This guy's going backwards for some reason. No, clamps, you can't all send that way. Send that way, send that way. Clamps, it's one guy. Clamps, turn around. Okay, the clamps are coming in from the left right now. I don't know how strong these guys are against the clamps. The skeleton guys in the back are just distracting them right here. It's just clamps. It's just one of them now. It's just this guy. Woo! That was a hot battle, actually. I didn't know it was gonna win that. That was a hot battle. Your king is a skeleton now, so they can turn your stuff into fighters. Necromancers make skeletons, bro. Okay, bro. You gonna bro me, Snorlax? You 30 years old, man? Okay, well, congratulations myself. Who wants to go next? I don't have anybody in the queue. So who would like to go? You've seen how it is now? It's the same thing as normal. You like to go. I'm not gonna let you go again, Throwaway, if somebody else wants to go. I don't know. This stream could last forever. This stream could be just a normal tab stream. Because 3 times in a row is really hard. I know you guys like to make fun of me, but 3 times in a row, like, that's not easy, especially considering how we did on the last tab stream. The clams are counters for them? I didn't know that. I'm not going to use the clams every time. Alright? I do think the clams are very good. I'm a clam aficionado. Or a clam cheerleader. I would vouch for clams any day. Alright? Do you ever think that, like, you go down to the bottom of the ocean and, like, you pry open a clam and there's an oyster inside? And, like, what is that? Is, like, the oyster, is that, like, their baby? Like, where did they get it from? I don't know. An oyster inside a clam? Well, no, yeah. Because you open up the clam and there's an oyster inside, but where did that come? Wait, an oyster? Wait, isn't an oyster? Wait, I made wait, an oyster, wait, okay, I meant a pearl inside of a pearl inside of a clam. When you open up the clam and a pearl, there probably is not another oyster. Wait, do oysters have pearls or do clams have pearls? Wait, you know when you open it up, there's like a little shell, you know, a little shell, and then like this, like there's a little shell, and then like there's a shell, and then you go, and then there's a pearl inside, right? That's a clam. And then the pearl, you see, and then the pearl, where did the pearl come from? Is it their baby? That's what I'm asking. Where did it spawn from? Did they make it? Because could we then enslave clams and like have an infinite pearl farm? This could be like our next Minecraft update, maybe. No. The clam is not... Where does the pearl come from? Wait, this is not a crazy thing to ask. How does the pearl get inside of the clam? Okay, anyway, while we are discussing this very important topic, does anybody have an army? We might just need Throwaway to come back. But if you'd like to face me, I saw Solaire sneak in here, by the way. Welcome in, Solaire. Welcome in. Good to have you. Good to have you. It isn't hard to understand. What do you mean it's hard to understand? Where do they get the pearls?
Has something very
Can you say
important to
something? Where are the pearls?
How does your mouth create teeth?
We're just born with teeth. Alright, they're born inside of our gums already. I don't know. Are they born with a pearl? So, like, if you're saying that they're born with a pearl, alright? They are born with a pearl inside of them and it grows as they grow. Then when you take the pearl out, is it like yanking on a tongue? Like yanking somebody's tongue out? This doesn't make any logical sense.
Justainer has something very important to say. The clam has structures that fill up a space with organic matter which forms the pearl. They synthesize it.
So they synthesize it, which means that they make the pearl from nothing, right? It's like dust into a pearl, which means we could enslave them and make infinite pearls. Because if you take the pearl out, wouldn't they make another one? We do? Nobody does that. This is a new idea. We get one pearl out of every... No! That's not what we do! Have you ever seen a clam factory with the pearls? They're not just living in a tub making pearls all day. They are... You get one pearl out of every clam right now. Humanity opens up the clam, take the pearl out, toss the clam aside. The clam's dead after that. Right? There ain't no way we're making multiple pearls off of one clam.
Can we get back to the game so the stream can end and we don't have to listen to you embarrassing yourself?
I'm just defending my own logic, alright? But I need somebody to give me an army. I can't get back to the game unless somebody fights me. I would like to say America is here and it's bold and beautiful. One dragon and one clam? Solaire, why thank you very much. Thank you very much. One dragon and one clam. A classic Solaire maneuver here. Thing is, I fought it before. I know the strategies. It's not gonna be easy to beat me now. One Claire, one dragon. 1,500. I want two things. Let's see. I can do a ninja maybe. A ninja. Oh, yeah. And a long ship. Oh, I like that. I like that play right there. I like that play. Yeah. Okay. This will work. Clam in front, doofus. So, Larry, you don't want to put the clam in front. Alright, fine. You don't want to do that, though. You don't want... fine. No take backsies. You put the clam in front. The clam is in danger. You want that clam to stay alive as much as possible. Those clams, man. Fair enough. On that note, how do we get oyster sauce? Does anybody know? Probably you squeeze it, right? And then it comes out like orange juice. That's how we make like anything. We just squeeze really hard. Like a tomato. Alright, third fight of the day. I could maybe put my wins here in the corner to show how many matches we've been. We'll see if it lasts that long. Keep that in mind. Another day, another battle. Let's go. It's gonna be a short one. Solaire versus myself. One clam, one dragon, one ninja, one long ship. The clams are gonna come out. He did a little twist right there to throw out his clams. The dragon's gonna do well. They're gonna have to toss that long ship into the dragon. Throw it. No, don't get... Oh. Alright, well. You know what, that's life right there. Sometimes you just have bad strategies and it doesn't go so well. I wouldn't beat a woman anyway. Okay, that's another battle. Would anybody like to go next? Dragon Slasher Welcome in. Welcome in. You have an army. We're looking for a... somebody, we just need, nobody's in the queue right now. I'm willing to give Throwaway another shot, but I'd like to give precedence to the people who have not had an army yet. Let me change maps real quick. I learned from somebody that this button up here actually changed the maps because I'm smart like that. Wild West map? I mean, we usually just play on the exact same maps. But you know what? The map is only half of the battle, as they say. Can we get back to the clam thing? No, we're not getting... I'm never talking about clams again. I'm glad, though. You know what? I am proud of myself for knowing that clams had the pearls and it wasn't oysters. That's a pretty good thing to know. Like, not everybody knows that. Probably some people still think oysters have pearls in them. But I knew it was clams. That's a pretty something I could put on my resume, maybe, that I knew that. So, if nobody has an army in mind, Throwaway, you can go again. Oysters can also produce pearls. No, they can't. Oysters are worthless. That's why you open up an oyster and you just suck the liquid out of them, right? They have like a little white thing in them. You know, and then you just suck it. You like open it up and then just slurp it up. I've seen oysters. It's disgusting to eat them. They cannot. I mean, I'm sure, listen, a human has probably produced a pearl or two in their life. If it was a really freaky human, I'm sure that once upon a time there was an oyster that popped out a diamond or something. But that doesn't mean that oysters do that. You don't suck the liquid out, you suck the oyster out of the shell. No, the oyster is the shell. The oyster is part of it. The oyster is like... No, the shell... No, wait. Okay, Dragon. I see Dragon's army. Eight musketeers absolutely spread out. Like, really spread out. And a couple squires in between. I'm gonna take a couple squires to mean 4 if you're gonna use 8 musketeers. Listen, an oyster... Is this like a turtle situation? Where the shell isn't actually... No, but the shell is a part of the turtle. Because the turtle grows the shell. It doesn't go find the shell. Right? So that would be the same for oysters. How are musketeers not in the Wild West? Are you shaking my butt? 8 musketeers? In the Renaissance? We are. That's 9 somehow. 3, 6, 7? Is there somebody? Oh, there's 2 of them. Okay, and then a couple squires. Like that, that looks good, Yes, oysters make pearls as a natural defense mechanism against irritants, such as parasites or food particles that enter their shells. How is a pearl a defense mechanism? Like, I understand producing slime. Like, some people do that.
Can I go next?
Like, a pearl doesn't make... Sure, Thomas, you can go next. But a pearl doesn't make any sense. Because, like, what are the parasites you're gonna try and eat it and then find that they can't eat it? Right? But if they were producing a lot of slime, then it would, like, oil them up and then send them swamping away. You know, that's why wrestlers oil themselves. Would you want to eat a pearl? I wouldn't, personally. I wouldn't want to eat anything to do with the sea. If it comes out of the ocean, I'm not putting it in my mouth. That stuff was here long before us, and I'm not gonna deal with it. Okay? I'm not going to the bottom of the ocean to find, like, an anglerfish and see if that tastes good. Why do I need to know that? I'm happy with my land animals. My cows. You know, they're perfectly reasonable to eat. A couple months. You know, if you're gonna spread out, should I spread out too? I don't know how spreading out's gonna help you or not help you. But I don't want to just destroy you. But I could just destroy you. Let's get a couple monks. A couple monks. Like that. And then maybe just a couple balloon archers in the back. Just in case. Where's the balloon archers there? One singular clam guy. I love me some clams. One singular clam guy. And then, why not? Oh, that's it. Okay. I'm sure that this will be fine. This will be great. Jackless emotes don't work? What is happening? Oh, wait, did you lose your sub throwaway? I'm just saying, the emotes work, I'm pretty sure. The puking one does, at least. The puking one does. I don't know. Why does the puking one work? Somebody playing like a piano. Yeah, I think they work. You're just like, okay, anyway. This is me versus Dragon Slayer. Anyway, I'm getting distracted right now. By you guys. So we're fighting and we're playing, okay? And that's what we're doing. Yeah, look, there they all are. Everybody, it's time to conjure la Muba. The second match. It's a very, very spread out playing field right now. My guys are much more together. The monks are going to be able to take some of the shots, but they have a pretty long way to go. My balloon archers need to stay back, I think, because I'm going to need them to stay in position. Here come the monks. They're all walking together. If they fit, I don't know what the strength. Oh my gosh, the clam has been ballooned by one of his own men. Oh my gosh, he's going to heaven. One guy's gonna drop into the ground. The clam comes back up. The clam is alive. Oh, he's going insane right now. He's confused though. He might have gotten dropped too hard in his head. The monk's taken out. There's a lot of musketeers left still. Is my clam guy alive? How did my clam guy die? The balloon archers are actually kind of MVPs right now. But that one balloon isn't enough to raise them up. There's two on that guy. My monks are still coming in strong. This is gonna be close, I think. One monk left. Oh man, I don't know who's gonna win this. These monks need to get, oh no. Oh no. There he goes, he gets one hit in. Is that guy alive over here? Oh my gosh, he is alive. The monk's gonna fight. There's three, it's 3-on-3 right now. The monk is trying his best, but he's not doing all that good of a job right now. That guy, he's hitting the splits in the air. He is dead, I repeat, he is dead. It's just two guys left. He just got up right there. He's gonna fire. Take out a balloon archer. It's a monk and a balloon archer versus one musketeer. He's gonna have to get off 2 shots. Oh! Legolas! My beautiful boy. That was a good battle, actually. That ended up being really good. GG. Back down to 0. This stream might take a year and a half. If it does, we might go down to you have to win 2 in a row. But for right now, we'll keep it. Okay, that was cinema. That was pretty cinema. That was. Holy shot. You know what? That guy right there, I would give him a promotion if I cared about my soldiers. But I don't. They're just bodies to throw away. Thomas, you are up next. The sub emoji could be Funny Bunny. What were we talking about there? You know, I'm gonna add that I have room for one more animated emoji on Twitch. And if we get enough followers, I mean, I can add more after that. It just locks me out right now. Yeah, Thomas is up next. And then Throwaway, as long as nobody else who hasn't gone wants to go, then you can be up next. Wait on Thomas. Set army in Discord? Okay. I'll take a quick peep. Take a quick little peep. You guys are going down today, by the way. You aren't good enough at dabs to beat me. I learn these things. I learn. 3, is that Shadow 3 Shadow Walkers, and is that a Solar Architect in the front? Okay. You could have just told me that in the chat, but that also works. I mean, the positioning is very, very specific. 1, 2, 3. That's a Chronomancer? Okay. Just like that. You know what? You are gonna give me the points for a mammoth, and you think I'm not gonna use a mammoth?
Has something very important to say.
Switch to medieval map.
Do we really need to switch? Are you trying to play me on the maps? What is your strategy here? I mean, sure, I'm fine with this. But if you're trying to pull a fast one on me, I don't know. I don't think it's gonna work, because you aren't gonna be able to beat my mammoth. I tell you, my mammoth, when he whips it out, he doesn't stop, okay? Where's the evil guys? 1, 2. If only one thing to say. Yeah, it's superbly unfair. The mammoth is, or I'm unfair? To be fair, you do have the advantage in 2 ways. You get to counter us, and you only have to win once, or you have to win thrice. Oh, yes. Indeed. Now, I don't know what counters are. As you can tell, sometimes I do really well, and sometimes I do really bad. So yes, technically, I could do things to fight you, but I don't really think about it. But yes, technically that is so. And you guys do have to win 3 times in a row. That is just difficult. That is tough. You guys succeeded. The one time I did this, you succeeded immediately. So I wasn't sure how hard it was going to be. But here, you get that thing. Yeah, you stay on his butt, okay? And then you, how about, I don't know what that guy does. Sure. And you know what? Let's put in. Oh, my mammoth! This is, oh, that's, perfect. Perfect. Add. Okay, we'll wait for. Wait. Let me look. Wait for this second. Yeah, it's only 30 more seconds. I'll wait on the fight until the ad's over. 30 seconds. Well, hello, Pixel. Hello. Screaming my name from the hilltops. That's what they do. You know that song by The Weeknd, The Hill? You used to call me on myself. All right. Time for war. Let's go. The mammoth is gonna charge in. The Shadow Walkers, as they do, are gonna get in the back. Man, they didn't go all the way to Hobbit. I wasn't even thinking about that, but it was a good strategy on their part. My mammoth is being... What's that? He's hitting a little boogie on him right now. Hitting a little 1-2 boogie woogie. Call him Kevin Bacon right now, the way he's going in. The mammoth does a little slide move right there. Straight into the Chronomancer. A great play. What is he doing? He's really holding that pretty high right now. My manager's kind of grinding right now. The Chronomancer's doing well. I don't know what's happening. My manager's kind of ramming into my guys. Where'd your weapon go, sir? Am I winning? Oh, big hit from the mammoth, maybe? This guy, he has a good beard. My mammoth. Okay, I thought I had that easily. I thought I had that easily. I didn't think there was any way I lose that. You use Mammoth against Chronomancer and you're surprised? Why is that a combo? Is it because he freezes him in place? He got in 2 strong hits. 2 very strong whacks. Right on him. Let me, all right, Pixel. Pixel is up next. Pixel, go ahead and let me know. He's on YouTube, guys. He's on YouTube. Those guys probably did 1/5 of the HP at best. On a mammoth? You are underestimating the mammoth's strength. You don't understand how strong the mammoth is. He doesn't have strategy. He's always one mammoth. Mammoths are strategy. Okay, guess what? Guess what? Okay, listen to this. If you are in the boys universe and you send out Homelander to go fight some lowly hero, guess what? That's still good strategy. Just because it's obvious and he's big and fat doesn't mean that it's not like that's the man is the weakest unit in the game. It's the strongest unit. It's the strongest unit. There is nothing more powerful than a mammoth in the right situation. Of course, every unit has their counters, but you throw a mammoth in against you want to fight a mammoth in real life? Is it me next or who is it? It's you, Pixel. It's you. You let me know what you want. Is it strategy if you just do it every time? That's what I'm saying about the Homelander thing, right? It is still strategy. If it's the best thing and you throw it in every time, that's strategy. But actually, I don't do it every time. I'll use mammoths if I feel like there's a use for a mammoth, right? If he's like in the middle there. But otherwise, I'll hold the mammoth back a little bit. Well, if the hero has Homelander's hard counter, there ain't no hard counter to Homelander. Alright, just the same thing as the mammoth. There is no real counter. There's only thinking about a counter. there's the thought that the counter does exist. Artemis, Berserker times 2, and Chronomancer. Alright. Now, if you put Artemis down, I always put Artemis down myself. That is a rule of mine. Because I believe wholeheartedly that Artemis is the best unit in the game. And I don't think there's anything to fight Artemis but Artemis herself. Now, where are those Berserkers at? Why are you over there, sir? Ma'am, sorry about that. I don't mean to misgender anybody. Berserkers? Hello? Oh. There they are. And another use of the Chronomancer. Okay. Like that, actually, I'm moving Artemis up. I'm moving Artemis up. Right there. One vampire can beat Artemis with enough range. Test it. And one vampire, so 5... Why did you want to add in a vampire after he said that? Listen, we're not testing out if a vampire cannot beat Artemis, first off. Second off, fine, I'll let you add in a vampire. Where are the vampires, though? Are they in? They're probably spooky, you know, they're pretty spooky. There's a vampire right there, there's a vampire. Alright, so why you specifically show the army that'll cheese you out of your range? Cheese you? I don't cheese anybody. I try and keep everybody super together, unless you specifically say otherwise. Like Dragon did with saying that they're spaced out. I just keep them near each other. Because I'm not building your strategy, you're building your strategy, and I'm just placing down units. A little Monkey King? Oh yeah, I always like a good Monkey King. Then let's do...
Warjack Elus.
No, Musketeers really are quite bad.
To say.
I like the balloon.
Jack
I like the firework
put my
archers.
vamp all the way at the back and my berserkers at the very front.
Okay. Fair enough. Whatever you say, boss. Where did the berserkers go? There they are. One vampire loses, but 2 vampires beat Artemis. You know what? That does sound about right. A woman can't handle 2 men. What? No? Didn't mean to say it like that. Ignore that. That doesn't matter. That was not relevant. That was not. Firework archers? Yo, if you're gonna put some guys at the back, I'm gonna put some guys at the back. There's my firework archers. They're gonna be way at the back there. Just to back me up in case we need it. Vamp? Vamp? Because he's a vampire? No, of course not. It's because he's bisexual. What does that have to do with anything? What are we talking about bisexualness for? How much do you get? 1,500? Nope, that's about 1,300. Okay, yes, you, sir. Hooray! And then 300 more. Is that fit? Nope. Let's go mining, boys. Let's go mining. Indeed. Okay, and then 1 square. There you go. You fight there. All right. Here we go. Here we go. As Metal Gear, you wouldn't get it. You're right. You're right. I would not get it. Everybody. War is upon us. War is upon us. You guys have 1 win? Me versus Pixel. Alright, the Monkey King is gonna jump onto the Berserker and kind of miss, actually. Artemis is gonna take on my Monkey King. This Artemis is actually gonna be shooting at the wrong guy. Maybe the vampire. There goes the vampire. He's going into my Divine Arbiter. I still don't really know what this guy does. I think I recall him from the time ECW talked about. I don't even know if that was the same guy when I called him a priest or something. Artemis is really distracted on the vampire, which means this Artemis could get in some good shots. My 2 firework archers at the back need to get going. That's a lot of misses from their Artemis. It's going to be a battle of attrition right now. A battle of straight up accuracy. This guy is on the ground. I don't know. He's dead. So it's Artemis on my Artemis on 2 balloon archers. I have the advantage in numbers, but my Artemis, I believe, was shot first. Alright, it's time then. Time to lock in. Fine, it's time to lock in. Go through a new party of the year thing on Spotify, actually. You know what? I don't know what that is. Maybe I'll do that on tomorrow's stream. Alright, but right now we gotta lock in. It's a wacky Wednesday. And it's about to get really wacky if I lose. This might be it. 2-0, welcome in on YouTube, welcome in.
Very important to say. Now we're up 2 and I'm the one doing the deciding game. I could construct an army, or I could risk it all on a 1v1 gamble.
You could Throwaway. Throwaway is up next. It's Throwaway's army. If he wins this, it's over. It's up to you guys. If you lose, we start over. No army from me? Oh, would you like one, Hugster? Actually, Hugster, you can go. If you have one, we are taking the people who usually have, who haven't done it. You can go if you want. But also, if you want Throwaway to go, you can forfeit your position. You can forfeit it if you want, or you can go for it. Can I make an army? Okay. Wait. 2-0? You can't. I'm giving 2-0 the option. Yes, you may. Indeed. If you like, or you can let Throwaway have it. Okay? We're putting the people who haven't had an army first. Alright? We aren't doing the same stupid thing again. Says Snorlax. Snorlax is angry. Angry. One quick draw. It's not time, Throwaway. Alright, it's Zero's turn. And you know what? Doing a 1v1 is crazy. It's insane. I have an army. Alright, just put it in the chat. And I'll build it for you. As Warner Bros would say, if you build it, he will come. Go to the evil map. You can choose your map. If you choose your map, you're probably playing against. Fine, maybe. Just let me know your army. And if you're playing the map specifically, I'm not gonna allow it. All right, but I will go there. All right, I will go there. You talking this map, by the way? This map, I've never played on this map in my life. What the heck is this map? What is this thing? What is happening? I'm just waiting for the army. Is all I'm doing. I'm just waiting. Oh yeah, I was gonna do something with map. If you won't allow it, then I know someone can do it. I guess someone can do it. All right. Yeah, I won't. I'm not gonna let you. Is this map? I bet there's some secret on this map that you can break things and then like summon some demon or something out of the map's crevices or something like that. Yeah, not today. Not today. Maybe another time. But all right. So I'm giving it back to Throwaway then. If 2-0 doesn't have an army, then I'm giving it back to Throwaway. So, Throwaway, are you on board with the one quick draw? Is that what you would like? Boats under bridges? Yeah, I'm not. Okay, that would have killed me. Yes, that would have done it. All right. One quick draw. All right then. That's not a quick draw. You know what? If you're gonna do this though, I'm gonna try something different. I'm gonna be blue. I'm gonna be blue. Because I have a theory. I have a theory. That blue always wins in a 1v1. So I'm gonna be blue here. You get to be red. If Throwaway wins this, it's over. If I win this, we keep going. You're always red though? Yes, but I think it might be I think this is a theory, Mike, because I always lose 1v1s. That blue would have an advantage for some reason. I think so. If you think there's no advantage, you'd be fine with me switching it up. There we go. I'm playing the quick draw song. This might be it. If this is it, everybody. If this is it. Goodbye. I'll be back tomorrow on another stream. Don't know what yet, but it will be over if I lose. Or otherwise, we will keep going. Here we go. I'm blue. I am blue. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. Come on. You got it, man. You got it. You got it! He's got it. He's got it! Draw. Aim. Next shot wins it. It's true! The prophecy is true! Blue wins! The prophecy is true! I figured it out! I legitimately think, wait, let me try this one more time. Is it really, I'm not gonna zoom in. Is it really that blue always wins in a 1v1? Is that really true? Well, it's not a single test, King. It's every single time I fight in a 1v1. Blue wins. So I like, it's like this is a one-time thing. It's not like a massive test. Okay, who would like, I did win there. I did win, all right? We're counting that as a win because I claimed blue, all right? However, who wants the next army? All right, anybody want one? We're gonna keep going here. I might speed things up a little bit. Let's just see. I mean, I can't say that it's like the hypothesis here. This is a hypothesis here. I mean, this. Okay.
Lord Dragon Slasher has something very important to say.
Literally.
Me.
It's not literally, but it seems like blue always wins. It does seem like that. It does seem like that. All right. Snorlax said me actually before you, Dragon. So I'll let Snorlax go. I'm muted now, though.
Warjack Eluz, throw away the chatter has something very important
Somebody.
to say. I'd rather lose an epic gambler than win a strategist. Yes, blue actually has an advantage.
Snorlax.
Warjack Eluz, Tozeraphorate has something very important to say. What about mines?
Do you have a different one that's not map specific 2-0? Because if you do, let's do it this way. Let's do it this way. All right, let's do Snorlax into Dragon into 2-0. How about that? How about that? All right, 2-0. I think that's fair. Go here. 1 Mammoth, 2 Minotaurs, 3 Dragon. What the heck, Snorlax? What is Snorlax on? You think Snorlax over there just like sliming his hands together? Like with some green slime from Nickelodeon? He's going, oh, what am I gonna cook up today? Oh, this is perfect. Oh, yes. That's what Snorlax is like. That's what Snorlax is like. Oh my gosh, Snorlax. Okay, let's do it, boys. Let's do it. This match is still on today. I will let you know, now that Red has won. If you want me again, I will stick to Red. Alright, now that I've seen that it is literally possible for Red to win, I will go. on the red side if that changes your opinion of the future.
Yo, give me something to dance to.
Here's a good question for you guys, all right? Do any of you guys legitimately ever dance? Or is it just me who, when I hear this song, I want to boogie? Like, I feel like we all kind of get up and down occasionally, you know? Start boogieing randomly. Just you? No. Like, I know, like, not boogieing in front of other people, but I know we be boogieing sometimes. I'm not the only one who just feels the groove inside. Where? Minotaurs? Snorlax, you are confusing me with your strategies here. Lassos aren't even a real... Where are the lassos? I'm losing it. Wild West? Okay, thank you. How many? 4? 2 chariots, 1 sacred elephant. Oh my...
Yo, give me something to dance to.
Where's the elephant? Where is it? Oh! Alright, like boogie as well in public once in a full moon. That's what I'm talking about. It doesn't have to be every day, but it does happen. Elephant is good. Why? What does a sacred elephant have to do with anything good? Okay, raptors, raptor riders. I know what raptors are. Okay, I'm not that weird. Thank you guys for your help. Man, my voice is kind of ticklish today, I'll tell you guys. It's because I've been shouting so much. Wheelbarrow dragons and cavalry. Wheelbarrow dragons. You forgot the jousters? I forgot nothing. I haven't added them yet. Snorlax, you want to burn my computer to the ground, don't you? Don't you, Snorlax? You know what you're doing here. Okay, cavalry and wheelbarrow dragons.
Yo, give me something to dance.
You see Snorlax using a mammoth, by the way? Just want to mention that. Just want to point that out. Do wheelbarrows count as wheelbarrow dragons? Goodness gracious me. The hardest part of tabs is always just finding everything. Why is there no just alphabetical option? Like, why? Why is there every unit's here and it's alphabetical? That would be helpful, tabs. Thank you, please, and goodbye. Okay. All right, we're done.
Warjack Elus.
We're done.
Thomas 8666
We're
has
done.
something very important to say.
Okay.
Jack, you just need to know where they are.
I mean, but there's so many of them. You have to memorize everything. You should just be everything together and then you alphabeticalize. That seems easier to me. Thank you guys for your assistance and giving me where they are. Now time for my side. Where are the mammoths? Haven't seen a lot of Zeus's today. I'm gonna put in a couple of those. I got a lot of options. Do a captain. If you got a lot of people who can run, I need people who can run as well. Ooh, I like Infernal Whips. Yeah, let's do a couple of those. A couple of clams for the road. Why not? Why not? I always like pulling out some clams. Alright. And then... Ooh, I like that. I like that play right there. I like that play. I like that play. Couple flower archers. Get some range on the side. Of course, of course. Always good to have a well-fast army. You don't make your horse girls fat. You just feed them when they want to be fed. Oh! Ooh. Oh no, Snorlax is done. Snorlax is done if I do that. Snorlax, I don't know what you're gonna do. What is this thing? Ooh. Guys, I'm not cooking right now. I actually think this might be the best army I've ever made. I'm not gonna lie, this might be the very best.
Warjackalus, Pixel Official has something very important to say. I am gone for 10 minutes and we lose Brew.
Well, yes, you did lose. Indeed you did. Alright, this army took a year and a half to set up, but we are ready to go. Everybody get your caps on. If we get back, here's what I'm gonna say. If you, right now you're aiming for 3 in a row. If you get back to 2 and lose again, we will switch it to winning 2 in a row, alright? But for right now, you're going for 3 in a row. But I don't think I want this stream to last for 4 hours, so we'll see what happens. Everybody, time to battle. There are many of them. A lot. This is just going to be absolute chaos. The dragons are all going to take on like this one mammoth, this massive pile here. This is just bodies flying everywhere. One horse just kind of running through right now. The Lassos are going to come over here and take on my... I don't even know who these guys are. Balloonarch? Is that dragon actually alive? That dragon is fine. He just landed back on the ground feet first and got right back into blowing. That is classic. This Lasso's going crazy right now on my big guys. I'm getting destroyed right now. Wait, the elephant is alive. Every blue guy's alive. What happened to all my men right now? The elephant got knocked over by something or other. He's still alive. He's trying to suck his opponent right. Suck his friend right now. I can stop saying suck. The Lasso's gonna take one of my guys in right now. Gonna get punched by this guy right here. That's one win right there. That's one win. That is one win right there. Bro wants to be done. Well, I think the issue is it might just be really impossible for you guys to get 3. I don't know. We don't need that. We can stick to 3 if we need to stick to 3, all right? Let's just see what happens. Let's just see what happens. I do think, like, this stream has a lot of chatters. So that's nice. So maybe we keep going forever. Forever. All right, Dragon. You are up next. That is going to be 1 now. That's going to be 1. I think 3 is fine. All right. If you guys are up for the challenge, I'm up for it. I'm up for 3. This becomes a 24-hour stream. That would be kind of funny. That would. I'm willing to put time into streams now. So I might start going for even longer. If need be. All right, and actually, like, I think for each stream, having, like, a specific challenge in mind or goal to reach seems like a really fun idea. Give me Thor and 2 Deadeyes. Simple enough. All right, after Snorlax's mess, that is very simple. Thor?
Warjackalus, Justainer has something very important to say. Is this the real 24H stream?
It might be. You guys just need to lock in. You need to believe in yourselves, all right? You need to believe, okay? If you're gonna use Thor, I'm gonna use Zeus, obviously. That's a good fight right there. And then... who else should I use? If you're gonna use 2 units, let me use 2 units. What else is 1,000? A cannon? I can do 2 cannons. Dragons? Probably just destroy you. Let's see. Nishtika. Catapult. You shut up, Zeus. Get away. Yeah, I don't know what a Pharaoh does. I don't know what that does. I shouldn't do that. That's a good plan. Deadeye's farther, not much farther, but slightly farther. Okay. That right there, right again. Thunder versus lightning. That's right. And then you also have a Pharaoh in here and a lasso. And apparently I got enough for one more. There's a ninja. Now this is a match right here. Now this is quite a matchup. 2 Deadeyes, a Thor, a Zeus, a Pharaoh. I don't even know what the Pharaoh does. Buddy, if you don't lock in for me, I'm gonna lock in for you, alright? I'll lock in for you. EU ads? Okay, we'll wait until the ads pass, and then we'll do this fight, alright? 50 seconds. I would say slightly farther more, but that would just be the counter Zeus, just be unfair. You know what? You know what? I have such confidence. I'll put them back just a little more. There you go. I have so much confidence in this battle right now. So much. Just giving you a little bit benefit of the doubt. Alright? I mean, I don't think Dragon can even hear me right now, but I moved them back a little bit for Dragon. Alright. Another battle, another day. Wasn't it me who's going? You're going next. So have your army ready. You're going next. 2-0. You know what? Let's do an NCS. No, we'll do an NCS next round. We'll do an NCS next round. Let's pull up a little Claire Obscura. Guy isn't responding when I ask who's going. There's a lot of chats on my screen and they get pulled up. Everybody, Dragon, I moved you guys back a little bit. We were waiting for the app break. All right, let's go. It should be a pretty short fight, but maybe a good one. My last was gonna go into this circle. I don't know what this circle does. Zeus is gonna get one more. The Deadeyes are gonna be able to actually get off some good shots here. My guy's in the back. All right, very dead. Wait, no, my ninja's getting back up. My Pharaoh looks very dead though. My ninja's definitely dead. Oh no. Alright. It's time again. It's time. We're on the edge. We're on the edge, boys. 2-0. You are up. You are up. By the way, I just got a trophy. If you guys didn't know, you tap specials. Apparently, if you kill Thor with Zeus or vice versa, you get a little trophy in the game. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Alright. 2-0 is gonna throw. Listen, guys, listen. If he throws, we just have more fun on stream, right? Isn't that a good thing? You guys want to be here. You want to be here and be having fun tabs. I'll say tabs usually does get a lot of us here. I think I'm gonna do more tab streams in the future. Try to maybe do another one of those victory ones that we did last time where we face off with each other. I think tabs is always a good time. So if you guys like it, I can keep doing it. Pretty far back, put a tank with a banner bearer right next to it and put 5 cheerleaders behind the tank. We are going America? We're going America? Excuse me. It's America! Wait. A banner bearer with cheerleaders by the tank? How much do we need to be in this circle? Do all the cheerleaders need to be in this circle? Or can the cheerleaders will stay, right? They're gonna stay anyway by the tank. So your goal here is to make the tank stay. And so that it can shoot everybody who's coming up this way. That's the goal. So the tank doesn't actually move and it shoots my front line here. Which means I actually legitimately don't know what I'm gonna do. I think I'm just gonna send clams at you and hope for the best. Because when in doubt, use clams. Put my guys back about as far as your guys, though. That's fair, that's fair. About as far. Couple clams. Then the Sin and the King. All right, because always the king's gotta go on the front lines, right? King's gotta go on the front lines.
Warjack Elus, throw away the chatter, has something very important to say. The beaches of Normandy all over again, but with sea mollusks.
Wait, I do need a
guess
mammoth.
could
You're
call it
right.
Sea day.
My strategy. The mammoth play is amazing.
Sometimes you
It's
can go,
perfect.
other times
The
you
mammoth
can
idea.
die.
The mammoth will take the tank shots for me. Hey, doggies. Welcome, doggies. Right, thank you very much. Thank you very much, man. It's been 5 months of streaming on Twitch. 5 months.
Warjack Elus, Tuzerapoe has something very
What?
important to say.
Yes?
Good luck, you are losing.
I'm losing. Look at this army right now. Look at this army. If I send in Shadow Walkers, you lose. I'm not gonna do that. I just realized that though. I just realized that. I'm not gonna do it. But you would lose if I put in Shadow Walkers. I'm not gonna do it though. I purposefully do not build counters. But I would win. I would. I'm gonna hit Baylor on the side. You know, he's gonna. No, wait, actually, I have 400. That's a lot. Wait, guys, you were talking about a vampire earlier being good. I don't know why he's good, but I can throw him one vampire. See if that works. That's 2 vampires. Okay, that'll be good. That'll be good. All right. This might be it, guys. This might be it. Thank you, doggies, for the subscription. All right. Whew. Could be the last battle. Let's get up a song. If this is it, bye-bye, bye-bye. Have a good one. If this is not, we'll be here all night. All right. Here we go.
I've got the techno on my mind, standing in the club all night again. My body, my body.
Oh!
Inside, getting in the bumpy road again.
Here comes the tank. Can he survive? He dies 1 shot! Wait, but he tanks more with his big, fat body! Climb! Climb! Send! Send! Climb! Climb!
Warjack Elus,
Shut up!
has something very important to say.
Shut up!